I'm on my way, far from home, to where I can have Christmas my way. I'm on my way out, so I can have Christmas in space.
Hello and welcome to Going Over Our Freds, Christmas in Space. So far this season, we've watched all movies kind of tangentially related to space, but our subheading ended up being I Want an Alien for Christmas. So our special guest today is a former alien, Paul Mattingly.
Scooping fish, I see them coming over the hills, and I scream. Don't think that they're coming to talk about ice cream. Don't know if they're friendly or not, so maybe run for your life. Scooping fish.
It's true. Hello.
Welcome.
Higlugmech chachjajvam. As we Klingons say, it is indeed a good day to die if that would prevent me from watching this film again.
I'll have you know that this is the second time we've watched a dog-based Christmas movie, and this is the better of the two so far.
Are you kidding me? This is so loosely dog-based. And we'll talk, oh man.
Compared to Dog-Napped Hound for the Holidays, this movie is high
Dog-Napped Hound. That was
Dog-Napped, Hound for the Holidays was the last one we watched. We finish our Christmas seasons with a dog movie. We've got one ready for next year, too. It's coming out.
Oh, my God.
Ooh.
I think I have a dog-napped colon, but good grief.
All right, so we've got Paul's over there. I'm Kennedy, and as always, there's Meredith. Yeah, Meredith, what movie did we watch? What was it called again?
We watched Holiday Road Trip, a 2013 Christmas movie. Christmas romance.
This one was made for Ion, and I think it was when regular TV still had a little bit of money, because the amount of recognizable faces in this is kind of astonishing, and often it's for no reason whatsoever.
Oh, recognizable faces, sure.
Look, there will be people you know in this movie, Meredith.
There was one person, and I had to look it up based on the movie poster.
There are names. There are names.
Yeah.
There's some recognizable stuff in here, but ugh.
Yeah.
And one of these days, I swear, we're going to find somebody going on their way up in these Fred Olen Ray movies. This is like about the 40th one we've watched, and it's always people past their prime.
Yeah.
Like, you sometimes get like, your Leonardo DiCaprio's in Critters 3, or your Rachel Green from Friends in Leprechaun.
Yes.
We never see that in a Fred Olen Ray movie.
Not yet.
We can't even get a Barbara Crampton in these. I don't understand him.
We'll get there. We'll find somebody.
She's still doing good work.
She does great work.
She did Suitable Flesh. She's still kicking.
Oh gosh. Well, The Invitation was a long time ago now, but that one was good. I follow her on Instagram. She's always busy.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so how does our movie start, Meredith?
For the first time in forever, we've got a Christmas movie that starts off with some snow. I didn't know it was possible. It's amazing. We're in DC. The exterior,
definitely in real DC.
They show all the main hits: the Jefferson Memorial, the Lincoln Memorial, the Capitol, a couple other things.
We get several rounds of DC stock footage just to make sure that everybody knows we're in DC.
Yeah.
Well, I'm watching all that. Do you think it was just stock footage, or do you think it was just like guerrilla set up a camera and tape for a minute? Like, no, it was their original stuff.
I think this is just footage he had in a drawer that he bought for another movie that he's reusing for something else.
Okay.
So.
Okay. It looked great. It looked like DC.
Yeah, it looked like a real movie.
It did for a second. Yeah.
Yeah. And they zoomed in on the White House, so you couldn't tell that there were wings.
Looking at the old White House is like looking at the Twin Towers in an old movie from the 90s now.
God. Isn't that crazy? Oh, my God.
Well, right off the bat, we meet our heroine, Maya. She is daydreaming. We are plopped right in the middle of her Christmas daydream, where her boyfriend, Davis, is delivering the most romantic proposal in front of a Christmas tree. Unfortunately, she is jolted out of her reverie by her coworker, Clara, and has to go do work stuff. She works in an office.
Maya is an actor named Ashley Scott. She's probably most famous for being the other lady in the Paul Walker, Jessica Alba movie, Into the Blue. And she's got like kind of a mean face. I don't know if she had like Botox right before this movie, but her eyebrows are constantly up like she's angry.
Well, that's impossible with Botox because that actually paralyzes your muscles. So maybe she is just like naturally
paralyzed and stretched. Like,
Did she have permanent makeup tattooed on?
She might.
I don't know.
Did she have a facelift, or did she have like one of those things that
But she's only like
to like pull your skin tight for makeup?
Right. Maybe she's just naturally like vulcanized. I don't know.
Right? Yeah, I mean, there are people who look like that. I didn't think she looks bad. She looks great.
Yeah, and then her fiance is a guy named Kip Pardue, the ersatz fiance.
Yeah.
He was in the movie. He was actually the star of the movie Drive, the Sylvester Stallone movie that was shot in Toronto with
Hmm.
it's a Rennie Harlan movie.
Drive?
Yeah, and he kind of like they kept on trying to push him to be like a big star, but it never quite worked. And the last time he really made the news was when he was accused of sexually assaulting the intimacy coordinator on set of a movie in like 2018. So bad guy.
Okay. Well, then I'm
Oh
I'm
my God.
pleased that he was in this movie.
Oh
Yeah,
my
this is
God.
this
This
is
is the
his
fate he
level.
deserves.
Wow. Our third
Yeah.
main character is Patrick. He also works at the pet supply company with Maya. Maya finds him difficult to manage because he sleeps at the office and doesn't take his job seriously.
Yeah, he's a Peter Pan man-child, and
Mhm.
Patrick is Patrick Muldoon, who is one of those guys. He's like one of the many faces in Starship Troopers. Like he
Oh,
just kind of had,
really?
yeah, he's just one of those guys that, they
He's doing
thought
his
might have been a
part?
thing. He's doing his part,
Hmm.
exactly.
Okay. Oh, I'll look
He's
for him.
he's playing his part.
Yeah.
Yeah, he bopped around all kinds of 90s actiony stuff.
Yeah, everyone here is like they almost had a career, but then did it kind of fizzled out.
He's very Richard Grieco.
Yeah, he's that generation's Richard Grieco.
Hmm.
Patrick also happens to be the son of the pet products company owner, Max.
Okay, well, you know who he is, right?
I mean, he looks vaguely familiar.
This is George Hamilton, a man who's most famous for being tan. Like
Hmm.
he's been around
Oh,
forever.
no, I know that name. He didn't look like
Yeah.
George Hamilton.
Well, that's because
Well,
he looked like the Surgeon General of Beverly Hills from Escape from L.A. Like he is like got the horrible monster face in this movie.
he has definitely been reupholstered. That guy is
Yeah.
it's out of hand the kind of work he's had done. But and then
Yeah.
I watching this, I was like, George Hamilton. And I was like, 2013. He's gotta be dead now,
Did you look it
right?
up?
I didn't.
Oh,
I don't
well, let's do
I
think
that
couldn't be
he's
now.
bothered. But I think he did die. If he's
I,
not dead, he's got to be like just a sheet of skin now. He's got to be just like Naugahyde somewhere.
86 years old, still alive.
Get out of here,
Yep.
George Hamilton.
Wow.
Good for you, buddy. Hang in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, looking at older photos of him, I would have recognized him had he not had all the work done.
It's extreme.
He really changed his face. He was a handsome man. He was
Hmm.
handsome even when he was like getting all the lines on his face. That's like men privilege though. You look better when you get wrinkles.
I don't understand why dudes don't lean into that a little more.
Yeah, I know, because you could get like super wrinkled and like still like pass the handsome test.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we could all be sex symbols like Lance Henriksen.
I think that Lance Henriksen is handsome. He plays characters that are like offbeat, which kind of I think like also
That
colors people's perception of him, but he's a good-looking guy.
his
Hmm.
generation's Walton Goggins, huh?
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
He's done
Okay.
some really good stuff. He's done Stone Cold too. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, he is bad in Stone Cold. I love him in
He
everything else,
is
but
bad
like
in Stone
he's
Cold.
just
It's
like I don't know
weird.
what the hell
He's
he's
so
doing.
weird in Stone. He's getting a paycheck, so he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, back to the movie. So we've got George Hamilton,
Yes.
and his partner is Jerry Lacey, who was a reverend in Dark Shadows 100 years ago.
Oh,
Oh, is that
really?
so?
Yeah, and he was in that Hatfields versus McCoy's movie we watched
No,
too.
he wasn't. Bullshit.
No, yeah, no, he was. Don't worry, he was the guy with the big
Okay.
eyebrows.
He
But
was doing a good job.
oh yeah, he's a pretty good
Yeah.
actor. He's probably most famous for playing Bogart in that Woody Allen movie for like 40 years ago.
Okay.
He's like the
Nice.
replacement Bogart in that. But they make a trading places bet
Mhm.
on whether or not his son can get across the country. They propose a bet, they shake hands. There's never any stakes or setup or
Nope.
what
They
happens
never
if
say what
anyone
it is.
loses.
Never
Well,
say anything. Like, it's a bet. Okay.
it's a bet for $1. That's the stakes,
But they
Michael.
don't
Well,
say
they don't
that.
say it then. They say
They
it
don't.
at
That
the
was the
end.
thing. I was like, what the hell? That was what I meant when I mentioned about the
Yeah.
the fiance. He looks like Daniel Tosh.
A little bit, yeah, like an uglier Tosh, though.
Yeah, he looks like a multiple copied Daniel Tosh. He didn't look right. And then Scoots the dog. What was the company called? Just
Pet
was it called like
products.
it's called Pet Products?
Yeah.
They really thought about that a long time.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Well,
Yeah.
that's exactly right. So back to the bet. I will say that Jerry Lacey refers to Patrick as his 35-year-old son, and he's off by 10 years, right? Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
At
That man's in his
least.
40s.
Like,
At least I was like, that guy. No,
no, that guy is 45 if he's a day.
if he's a day.
And also, since we mentioned the dog, one of the most respected actors in the movie, because that is Uggy the dog, who was the dog in The Artist. So
Really?
even
Wow.
dog actors have precipitous drops in their
Was
career.
that so? This was after The Artist, then.
Yeah, yeah. So first, I think the dog was in Water for Elephants, then The Artist, then like this, just about. And he died like 2 years afterward.
Oh, the poor thing. He was shaking in every take.
He mostly just kind of sat there and barked, but towards the end, he did more and more. Like the dog had a good arc because it seemed like the dog didn't wasn't going to do anything, and then he was able to do things towards the end.
Mhm.
So like
A
that's good
few things.
storytelling for Fred Olin Ray.
They had him in the cage. So that's the whole deal. Is they've decided that the only way this company can get back in the good graces of America or what have you is to
Mhm.
put Scoots as the what
The face
Like
of the company.
the
well, not
mascot. Yeah.
he's the face of the company, but
Yeah.
he's also going to be
Oh,
not
the
the
Grand
mayor,
Marshal.
the marshal. Yeah, he's going to be
Yeah.
like the grand marshal of this holiday parade out in L.A. And they're based in D.C., so they've decided, oh well, his normal handlers can't do it, so you got to do it. So did his normal handlers use a plane? What was stopping them from getting on a plane exactly?
I think they wanted to have like social media across the country campaign. I
That's
don't.
the yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's
sure.
no
Yeah,
because you love traveling cross country with dogs, right, Paul?
I've done it. It can be done, but it is not easy. What blew my mind was the whole thing. Oh yeah, he's gonna have these meet and greets with all the people.
Mhm.
He does two things.
Yeah.
And
Two things.
both were unplanned
Both
too.
were unplanned and dangerous, and one was a crime. And it doesn't make any sense. None of it makes any sense. Scoots is he's hanging on for dear life.
Scoots is a great dog name, though. I will give
Mhm.
them that.
He looks like he's got the mange half the time. They're trying to do what they can. The son has to take it upon himself to drive across the country to prove to dad I can, take care of the company, blah blah blah. It's so dumb.
Well, when
But
I applied
okay.
for my supervisor job, they asked if I was able to do long road trips. That was a big part of the interview process, I think.
So the girl, she says, "Oh, I'll go with you." What the hell? I'm
Yeah.
leaving my boyfriend because they've
Yeah.
had a falling out since then.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she threw water in his face.
It was a martini.
It was clearly just water. and and it was the dumbest breakup,
Yeah.
whatever. But she heads out and she's not taking his calls. She says, I'll do it. I'll go on the road trip. I don't care. And he's like, what was the weird thing the dad said? The owner of the company, he makes some offhanded comment to her about like, oh yeah, he's like, why aren't you going home for Christmas? He's like, I can't afford to. You don't pay me enough. Right to the guy. He's like, sure enough, I don't.
But she owns a really nice apartment in DC, and
She
her
does.
boyfriend is pretty rich. Like,
It's all very strange. And she's supposedly a marketing manager for this national dog food brand.
But if you read the description from IMDb, they're pet shop employees. It's like, wait, that's not really accurate.
So what are they paying her? What kind
Uh,
of trifling salary?
Well, and they've made a
Meanwhile,
lot of
yeah.
comments about throughout the rest of the movie. Patrick is needling her for having like too fine of a taste for
Yeah, she's
food,
too
and
bougie.
yeah, she's too bougie. So she's wasting all her money on bougie shit in DC,
Is
so she
that
can't
what it
afford.
is?
that's
Yeah.
got to be what it is. Yeah.
So as soon as she agrees to go on this road trip, they're off and well, they should be off and running, but they spend like a couple hours farting around. She
Mhm.
goes home and calls her mom, says, I'll be home for Christmas. And her mom's excited. She's all depressed because she broke up with her beau and she's not going to call him anymore. And then your boy goes out and rents a Winnie. He's got like a Winnebago type thing to take him across the country, which good idea. Meanwhile, her ex-fiance, who she is no longer taking phone calls from, gets approached by this law firm creeper guy. Who is this guy? I recognize this guy too, Kennedy.
That's the guy. He played Reba's husband in the show Reba, her ex-husband.
That's
Like he's got a lot of small appearances and things. Like I first saw him. If you watch George Carlin briefly had a sitcom on Fox in the 90s. He played,
okay.
or it was like a fake Cheers, where they're always in a bar. He played the Frasier character on that, where he was a plastic surgeon.
Mm.
Yeah, and then her mom's, of course, Shelley Long, famous for making a great decision to leave Cheers in the 80s. So
Holy shit. I remember seeing Shelley Long's name. I did not recognize that was Shelley Long.
Yeah, like she's
Not at
really
all.
aging like milk. I don't know. I mean, she
Well,
was in
she's
Modern
aging
Family.
like a normal person.
She's aging like a normal person. Props to her. She's done great stuff. Like Troop Beverly Hills is underrated all time classic. You know, good for her. But boy, I did not recognize that was Shelley Long
Well, and
at all.
she's
Holy
only like
crap.
60 something in this movie, but she was like kind of doddering and like seemed
Mhm.
playing like she was playing
She,
older than she was.
yeah, she seemed like she was 80. Well, they probably put bad makeup on her and didn't use great cameras. So
Yeah.
what are you going to do? So this law firm creeper basically hits up the ex-fiance with, hey, you're about to be a partner with us. We want to bring you into the family. But when we bring you into the family, we want you to have family values. We want you to be a stand-up guy. You know, you're going to have that nice wife and kids. You got that fiance, right? Yeah. We're going to have, and he's like, oh, yeah. Oh. And then, of course, he leaves and he's like, oh, shit. I just broke up with my meal ticket. These guys require a lady, and the guy's giving him he's really blowing her up. He's like, oh yeah, that's the kind of girl you can make a future with. And he's like, oh boy, you're right. Like 5 seconds ago she threw water on your face and you want anything to do with her. I don't know.
That guy wouldn't have liked his ex-girlfriend because she has short hair. And if he's the sort of guy who's like, you've got to be married to get this position, he would have been like, I don't know about that short hair.
She does not have trad wife energy, that's
Yeah.
for sure. So
But
he
I
didn't know what he was actually asking. But regardless, this guy decides, okay, it's up
yeah,
to me to get back with this woman so
Mhm.
I can get a job at a law firm. Which
even
gross, right?
even
Just
even in the year of our Lord 2013, we are still doing a Ned and Stacy plot where you have to get married to get the job. And
mhm.
even when Ned and Stacy came out, that was a 20 years dated idea. So,
Yep.
But if you're gonna do it, go for an old school firm.
hey, your husband
They're
was in Big Law. Did he? Is that why you got married?
I got married because I thought it would be easier to establish our lives in a new city if we were married. And as it turns out, nobody gave a flying shit. I don't regret getting married, but we might have like waited a little longer, but I was gung ho. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
young in love.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're just old and in love.
Hey, at least you still got that second part.
That's the key.
So
So
Davis is the name of the ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, oh,
right.
yeah, that's our guy
Mhm.
from Driven.
Yes, he decides to lightly stalk and drive after them. So for the rest of this movie, he is hot on their tail in his car.
He
So
should not be a
creepy.
lawyer. He should be like some sort of Indian tracker or like, one of the Predator team because the way he's able to find them with almost no clues is amazing.
He did do for so what was this 2013? He did some
Mhm.
pretty heavy sleuthing. They're driving along in the Winnebago, the two of them, the son of the founder of the company and the ex fiance girl. They're driving along with Scoots in the back and they're having their repartee back and forth. And she's all, oh, I just can't stand you. You're gross. You're eating Vienna sausages. You're just a freak. And he's like, oh, you need to loosen up and relax. Bleh. And it's just the worst
Yeah.
dialogue on the planet. And then he decides, I'm hungry. I got to get food now. Meanwhile, they have left at like midnight,
Yes,
Yeah.
right?
to
And
beat the traffic.
they've been driving for a while. It's got to be like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Maybe 4. And he decides, I'm going to go to this Curly's barbecue place. Ooh, barbecue. And as soon as he says barbecue, she almost vomits in her hands. She can't stand the thought of barbecue, which I'm like, what? What the fuck is wrong with you? You've never eaten barbecue? You've never,
It's
It's not bougie enough. Well, in 2013, it's gotten quite bougie.
right? It
barbecue's
is the
always
bougiest.
it's always more expensive than you think it's gonna be. Like,
Oh
yeah,
my God.
like
Yeah.
a side of mac and cheese, $7.
Barbecue
Mhm.
ain't cheap. Good barbecue sure as fuck ain't cheap. So they go to Curly's barbecue and they end up in the restaurant and she's acting all prim and proper. Oh my God, they're serving water in cups here. What the hell? Oh, the straws. Like everything is just like it's not. There's nothing going on, and
Yeah.
No.
she's just acting like they're handing her bottles of
Oh yeah.
plague.
There's
And
sawdust on the floor.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, there's not. Show me. There's not.
But it's like they got their personalities swapped around too, because she talks about growing up poor and being so poor that she's never actually even been on a road trip before, which I'm like, that's not a rich person thing going on a road trip.
No,
Right.
that's the
But
opposite. Yeah.
so like if he were the poor one that didn't know what things were like and she were the daughter of the CEO, it would
would've
make
worked
more
better.
sense, the whole
Mhm.
movie.
Yeah.
But
But why is she asking for a wine list at a barbecue place? Is she like dumb as well as bougie?
I
Yeah,
think
none
she
of it
might be
makes any
dumb.
sense.
Yeah,
None of it
yeah,
makes
yeah.
any sense. And what, she's gonna trust a place that she can't stand the floors to have good wine or even drink? Like,
Mhm.
why would you even eat or drink anything if you're so offended by the
Mhm.
place? So yeah, she's acting nuts. What's it? I wrote down crazy lady. I don't know, maybe she's just acting like a crazy lady. Oh no, there's a crazy lady, isn't there?
Is there a
Wait,
crazy lady
There's like
here?
a bunch of like interesting characters at that barbecue
Okay,
place.
so there's the
yeah,
waitress that also has short blonde hair.
who
So
looks just
Patrick is
enough
like,
like her.
it
Yeah.
looks
Mhm.
just like you. And then does
What?
somebody try to dance with Patrick Muldoon at
That's
this
later.
point?
It's a different barbecue place
That's
in
a
a
It's a
different
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 thing. A
barbecue
city.
place,
different
but
thing.
the
Yeah.
same exact set, right? Like
Well,
that is the same
oh,
interior, right?
absolutely.
Shot from different angles. It was
Oh
completely
yeah.
different.
So they end up talking to the owner of Curly's Barbecue, Earl.
Yeah, why is his name
What?
not
Why
Curly?
did they not call him Curly? He wrote it on his. He's wearing a placard,
Yeah, he's wearing like a piece of cardboard, like a
and it
homeless
says,
person asking
"Hi,
for money.
I'm Earl. Ask me if you want barbecue," or something stupid like that.
And
Why?
yeah, it's just a giant dude with a bald head and a big beard who, all of his credits are playing biker and bartender in random TV shows.
Amazing. I hope he
And
makes a good living doing
I think
this.
he does, you know. You always need a bartender and a biker on episodes of House from 20 years ago.
I
So,
would love to eat at a barbecue place where the owner's pulling that nonsense. I would
where the
adore
owner
this.
where the owner has a sandwich board on him.
Yes.
He was
It's
great. He was nuts and
yeah.
not very good. And the Earl Curly thing just really stuck in my craw. I'm like, why?
Mhm.
What? Somebody fucked up. Either the person who made the sign for outside the restaurant, or the person who made the sign on him. That just made no damn. Why would you not
Yep.
say I'm Curly, owner of Curly's?
Yeah, and he's bald, and that's what you call bald people curly. It
Right.
makes sense.
Right. Why in the hell? Who's going to check on this and be like, oh, you're not really the what? I don't know. It was just the dumbest
It's
thing.
it's the one flaw in this movie. It's
Uh,
the
yes, the one flaw. Then Davis finally shows up, hot on their
Davis,
trail.
he calls her and he finally like gets her to answer.
oh
Right.
right,
So
right.
she's like, I don't need you anymore. I'm in an RV. She sends a picture of the RV, and that helps him like later.
He's able to
Yeah.
figure out the location.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
triangulates the RV
Hmm.
It's the only
and
Winnebago that looks like this, guys.
yeah. Oh my God. So he gets there to Curly's late, but then of course he sees the waitress who quote unquote looks just
Hmm.
like his ex-fiance, and he basically like gang tackles her.
Yes,
And she's
yes.
like, ah, get off me. And it's a huge fight, and he gets thrown out of the building,
Oh
and then
yeah,
he
because
stands up with like rage in his eyes, and he's like,
that
I'll get you. He just hates this fiance that he's
well,
after.
we're constantly forgetting about the fiance, and then he'll show up where they were 20 minutes later, and
Hmm.
20 minutes in the movie later. And so he goes to the bar. He asks for a very specific latte. He sexually assaults the waitress. Then he
Right.
gets tossed out like DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah.
But they give him his latte, which it's actually a joke. So hey, let's go for
It
that.
was funny because he like throws Davis on the ground and then gently sets the to-go coffee
Hmm.
next to him. It was,
Yeah.
I thought that was
But
very
did he
cute.
pay for that latte? That's
No,
really the
no.
important
It was like,
question.
take your
I don't
latte
know.
and get out.
Maybe not. Yeah. So they do serve lattes, just not wine.
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's
It's
What
a
the?
different setup,
Yeah.
different licenses. Yeah.
yeah.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
But what barbecue joint doesn't have
But this
a
is
liquor
also
license?
the first stop on the Scoots Across America tour because
Oh,
they
you're
do
right.
get like
This is the
everybody
one that it
together.
actually happens.
Yeah.
Everybody falls in love with Scoots, and they take pictures and like, hey, this is stop one of two on the scoots across America.
Well, and don't they put his little paw prints in the sidewalk or something like that?
Something like that. Yeah, like Scoots was
Uh,
here.
yeah, they do like a
Yeah,
Scoots
yeah.
was here on the wall or something like that.
Yeah, and they have
Yeah.
like little fakey Instagram because they can't afford the rights to any real
No.
social media.
No,
They
just
posted it as their interstitials.
It's like
three
evergreen.
little
Yeah.
pictures float up over the screen.
Yeah,
Production.
and after they leave the barbecue place, shows them like going from Kentucky to Arkansas,
Uh-huh.
and our next stop is in Willoughby, Ohio,
Mhm.
and like they went way out of their way.
I did.
Like, is Fozzie Bear driving this? Like,
It's a wacky road trip, that's for sure.
oh,
Well, on the way, Maya's
Uh-huh.
got a cold. So she's
Oh,
sniffling and
right.
coughing, and the Winnebago, the heater goes out.
Right. She starts
Right.
getting
All right, so
cold.
it's cold. She's uncomfortable. They find a like a bed and breakfast in this small town, and so Patrick deposits Maya and Scoots into the last remaining room.
Yeah, they said
Yeah.
they only
Which
have
has
4
only one
rooms.
bed.
Yeah.
Dun
They've,
dun dun.
they've only got 4 rooms in their B&B, but they've got like 16 boxes and a bunch of like spaces for keys, and it's like, wait a second. I
Yeah,
think
it
that
doesn't
lady
make
was
any
trying
sense.
to get them to hook up.
But
I
there's
think she's a
also like
pervert.
the whole thing, like as you said, Paul. There's just one bed. There's just one room.
Yeah.
There's no tension here at all.
Not at
Patrick's not
all.
doing
They don't
stuff.
even they never show them in the bed together.
Yeah.
I don't think she sleeps in the bed for a little while he has hijinks.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't go to sleep ever. 'Cause
No.
he immediately goes on like an old adventure game fetch quest where I can give you the part that'll fix your RV as long as you dress up like Santa. And then when he dresses up like Santa, it turns out to be a secret strip show, which I'm like, he didn't ask for like what he has to do as Santa. So it's his own problem.
Well, I mean, he was told you've got to go be Santa for the old people's home.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The old
And that
folks home.
essentially, he's gonna go and just, hey, and I'm so glad to see you, Santa Claus, oh boy. He's just assuming it's gonna be one of these, glad I got to see you one last year before I die. But it turns out it's a bunch of horny old broads in the home, and we get a tiny little clue, not really a clue. 3 little punk kids bump into him as he's heading down the road. He's like, whoa, hey. And they're like, are you going to go be Santa Claus for the old people? Like, everybody in this town knows about this.
Everybody in town knows that the old ladies get off once a year at Christmas.
he says, yeah. And they just kind of giggle and run away. And he's like, oh, I don't know what that means. Nobody would. Nobody can.
Nobody,
it's the dumbest thing ever. It's stupid. So the 13-year-old boys of this town are well informed about the old horny ladies at the
well, yeah, he's like, my friend had to be Santa last year. He was molested so bad.
Exactly.
Well, so 2 notes here. One is that one of those kids, I can't even tell you which one is one of Fred Olen Ray's kids. It's
great.
Max.
Surprise.
Shaka Shocks. And then we have Edna, who is the lady who works in the old person's home, who's like facilitating all of this.
Mm-hmm.
She is Cindy Brady from the Brady Bunch.
What?
Yeah,
that's
is the youngest.
Who that is.
Yeah, she has done like nothing else in her life really, other than playing Cindy Brady and this role. Like,
what?
Yeah, her IMDb page is not very extensive. So
amazing.
Why was she in this? Why
because
did
Fred
she do
Olen
it?
Ray likes befriending like these people who did things years ago, and it's like, hey, I'll put you in the movie.
I guess. Well, before that, we missed another interesting cameo. They were stopping at a coffee shop. He was trying to get her some tea to make her feel better while they were driving along still. And he couldn't get her green tea, but he got her just hot regular tea.
Well, he got her iced tea that they were going to microwave.
Right.
Because they didn't have hot
so
tea at
it's
this
sweet.
place. Because, diners, iced tea is too fancy for diners.
Yeah, well, green tea, who even heard of that? But it was none other than Mindy Cohen running as a barista.
Yeah, and I thought she was going to be a character, but no, it's just Mindy Cohen. Here you go.
She's just in there for 5 seconds. A literal cup. She's in there for a cup of coffee, a literal cup of coffee, and she's out. Yes,
but she got a paycheck.
Hey,
for younger listeners, Mindy Cohen played Natalie in The Facts of Life. I think she's on some sort of weird streaming show now, but nothing I've ever heard of. So, you found her.
Well, I didn't recognize the name, and I'm like, both of you know her, and I'm like, I better look her up.
Oh, yeah. Did you recognize her now?
I recognize she looked really familiar in the movie, but I couldn't place her at all. But
I
I
recognized
did,
her.
yeah.
She's aged
Oh yeah,
well.
she looks
She's aged
exactly the
very
same.
well.
Yeah.
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 But like, I can't. I'm still. My mind is still blown that was Shelley Long. Holy shit!
She
And that
was
was 2013.
yeah, well, she was on
God.
a couple episodes of Modern Family at about the same time, so I was able to spot her right away because she
Okay.
plays
Really?
Ed O'Neill's first wife and the mom
Oh,
of half the people on that show. So
Oh.
that's funny. All right.
Is
So
she
he does
doing
his.
anything else? No, go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
no,
oh,
oh,
Sorry.
you're
he,
just you're
he
distracted by
does.
Mindy Cohn now.
He does his Santa stripper routine, and he's back. He gets his little piece of whatever he needed for the RV,
Oh
and
yeah, and Maya feels better, so she sneaks down to watch his show with the old ladies,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, he wouldn't do that. He's selfish. He wouldn't help out the old people. And then she sees him, being fondled by a bunch of septuagenarians. So
yeah. But then they're back on the road, and it does finally become the let's flip identities thing, which there hasn't really been identities
yeah,
clarified. But she decides, oh, I'm going to live a little. I'm going to drive, and I'm going to speed. I'm going to fly down the road. So we got to make up some time. So suddenly they're doing what, 130 at a certain point.
As
something
fast
that
as that thing
Winnebago
goes.
shouldn't even be able to go that fast.
Yeah. So they're flying down the road, and the police pull them over. She insists that she has this all under control. She really thinks she knows what she's doing. Patrick's like, no, I'll talk to him. And she's like, I got it. So this strange trooper pulls them over. And the trooper lady, first of all, she was going to use her feminine wiles. And the fact that the trooper's a lady, she can't do that. So she's like,
Yeah.
oh, wah, wah.
But she
Well,
assumes she can't do that. So that is really.
She assumed exactly. And
Yep.
she
Yeah.
shouldn't, because that gal is giving off some serious butch vibes.
Well,
I
that's
think
Mo
she would have.
Gaffney.
Get out of here. That was Mo Gaffney.
Yeah, Mo Gaffney.
Oh
She
my
was
God.
she did a bunch of stuff in the '90s. She was partnered with Kathy and Jimmy for like the
Yeah.
Kathy and Mo
The
show.
Kathy and Mo show.
Yeah.
Oh, Mo Gaffney. How far we have fallen.
Gosh, I'm trying to think. Like, if you watched like Mad About You, she played their psychiatrist. She's just done a bunch of like
She
little
had a
things
bunch
like
of little
that.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think she had a writing career of
that
some
sounds
sort
right.
too.
Yeah.
But wow. Okay. Well, Mo Gaffney takes her license and says, and the gal's like, well, you can run that license, but you're not gonna find anything. I'm pure as a driven snow. I've never had a ticket, never nothing. And she's like, right, sure. Suddenly she turns into a freakish ICE agent, and she's like,
She detains them.
yeah, she's
Yep.
like, everybody's done something. And well, that's the thing. She goes and runs the license, and sure enough, nothing. Nothing on the license. She makes a deal even. She says, if nothing comes up on this, I'll let you go scot-free. She goes back and she completely reneges on that deal, and she brings them she takes them to jail. So no one can't have any tickets on their license. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is
Holiday Road Trip says ACAB. That's what's happening here.
well, it is the circular logic that a lot of people are going through right now in real life. It's scary.
Not only are they thrown into jail, they're thrown into Christmas jail because for some reason they wrapped like streamers around the bars to make them look like candy canes in this jail.
It's all decorated. Well, they're in the jail, and she can't stand it, and they're really upset and they're worried, but they break out.
Using Uggy's powers, they finally get the dog to do some of his tricks. The dog steals the keys and hands them to them, and they decide to walk out of the jail because there's only one cop in the town anyway. So
Yeah,
even
and
like a
they're
secretary.
immediately going to leave the state. So if you've got a squeaky clean record, this is the time to take advantage of that, right?
I guess to put something on it. So next time somebody will see,
But then on the social medias, there's pictures of their escape. Like, who took those pictures?
Right.
What's
so that's
happening?
ostensibly the second Scoots
Stop
Across
on
America stop. Yeah. Hey, I just broke out of jail.
Yeah, because Scoots didn't do anything when they were in Ohio in that B&B.
Right.
Like, he might have said hi to the B&B owner. Oh, but she was the mom from Even Stevens. If she looked familiar to anybody, but I don't know if anybody our age watched Even Stevens.
I did not watch Even Stevens.
I've
Not
never
a big
heard of
Shaggy
it.
LaBeouf fan.
I mean, you can't dodge him. I'm a Transformers nerd, so I've seen enough of him to last me a lifetime. And I, was an Indiana Jones guy too. My God,
he's the best one.
To destroy two mega franchises, that guy's got a gift. Yeah, that was the other promotional thing was we just escaped prison. Is the weirdest thing. Yeah, so then they're driving and they're gonna get to the
But
show.
they're
They go-
trying
yeah,
they're
they
trying to
go to
like
a-
make up for lost time because it's something like Christmas Eve or some nonsense, and the sheriff
Right.
wanted to keep
It's
them
like the
overnight.
22nd or 20. Yeah, it's
Something like
like,
that. Yeah. So that's why the urgency to break out of jail was there.
yeah.
Clara, from way back in the beginning of the movie, calls Maya on the cell phone and
Oh,
she's
right.
like, "Hey, what's going on? We see all over the news that you
We,
broke out of jail."
Right.
because, you know, a
That
dog breaking
became
out of jail is big news.
that became viral to the
Yes.
point where breaking out of jail has landed them a possible spot on the Wink Martindale show.
Okay, so there are so many things here. First off, I want to say that when she hangs up with her coworker,
Mhm.
Maya, you know, our main lady, says, "Okay, I love you. Bye." Like, why did she say "I love you" to the coworker? That's weird as hell. Second
Who
off,
doesn't love their coworker?
why are
It's
we
the
acting like 80-year-old Wink Martindale has the most famous TV show in the world?
I don't
Like,
Oh, he's a
know.
real person?
Oh, is
yeah,
he?
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Wink is a former game show icon.
Yeah, he
Uh-oh.
hosted Tic-Tac-Toe for like 10 or 15 years.
Yeah,
What is tic-tac-toe?
he hosted lots of game shows.
Okay, all right. I'll look it up later.
You don't know Tic-Tac-Toe? It's
No.
a game show. Almost like Press Your Luck or something like that.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes,
He
I will
is
look it up.
he is very much in the same running as your boy from Family Feud. What's
Richard Dawson
Yes, he's
or
very
okay.
much in that same pantheon.
Got
That
it.
Like
yeah,
you'd
that
go
cohort.
Richard Dawson,
Yeah.
Wink Martindale, Pat
Like
Sajak, but
yeah.
even older than that, bizarre, just
It's
bizarre. And he looks better than half the cast.
yeah, he was you know, like his face looked like it moved. I'm
It
like
looked
fucking
human.
George Hamilton.
He looked
George
like Wink
Hamilton
Martindale.
looked
Yeah,
like a catcher's mitt like and he had that George Hamilton's mole looked extra disgusting with his extra pulled tight skin. It was upsetting. But
things
anyway,
were.
George Hamilton's in
Yeah,
this too because George Hamilton and Jerry Lacey are listening to the phone conversation between
Clara
what's
and
her name
Maya.
and
Yep.
Maya. Oh yeah, they have names. Thank you, Meredith.
Hmm.
But then they decide to go to another. It's not a barbecue joint, but it's pretty much the same restaurant from before, right?
It's a honky
basically.
tonk this time. They're in like Oklahoma or maybe Texas, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And this is where the guys get aggressive because it's honky tonkish and around noon,
Oh,
maybe.
right.
All the guys are
What
asking
else?
all the ladies to dance. And Maya gets asked to dance twice.
this
One guy
guy.
she turns down because like I don't feel like dancing, and also like I don't want to dance. And that guy was like totally cool with it, found another dance partner. The second guy who asks her to dance gets really aggressive when she turns him down. And that guy's name is Harley. We needed this guy to have a name. His name is Harley.
Well, he shows up later because he becomes an important character,
Yes, he's deeply important.
deeply important. Well,
He's a
he,
freak.
well, he ends up stealing their RV. That's a big plot point.
Yeah, well, he steals. Okay, so Maya
It
turns him
doesn't it
down.
doesn't actually turn out to matter at all that
No,
their
but
RV
this
got
is like
It
a
stolen.
fun
it
little
matters. It
thing.
matters.
Yeah. So when Harley gets aggressive and Maya's like, yeah, Patrick comes up and kind of says like, no, she's spoken for and diffuses the situation a little bit. But they didn't really understand that Harley was going to let it go. So when they are ready to leave the honky tonk after they've had their first dance, the RV is gone and they're like, it must have been that guy. And lo and behold, it was that guy. He did steal the Winnebago.
But we don't see any. They don't really call the cops or do anything to try to find the RV.
Well,
They
they're on
just
the
No.
lamb.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
can't.
that was a whole state ago, Paul. They can't be.
You
That's
tell
a,
me I'm not. If they call it, no, it was crazy. And so, what this does lead to, though, is the boyfriend. What's his name again?
Davis.
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 I was going to say Daniel. So Davis, Tosh Point oh, he is going to go and find the RV. He finds the RV.
Yeah,
And
how
he's
the
like,
hell does he
"Oh,
find the missing
who
RV?
He was
knows?"
on their
He was
trail
on
and
their
he's driving on the
trail.
road and he recognizes it
He just
because he
happens to
has
see
the
the
phone
RV.
picture.
And
Mhm.
it's like in a trailer park area, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I got you now, you bitches!" And he drives over there, bold as brass, and just opens up the door and walks into the RV. And the grungy guy's girlfriend is in there,
Yeah, so she's
I
like
guess,
getting dressed, she
putting on a
screams.
shirt.
Yeah,
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 she turns around and freaks out,
yeah. Yep.
like the strangers in
No.
the thing.
He sexually assaults another woman, and then he gets attacked with a shotgun and gets
Mhm.
hit again. So
She shoots at him twice.
Yeah.
He stands up and is like, "You didn't even hit my car." And then the guy says, "Who you hit my
Harley.
car?" Yeah. He beats him up. But then he's happy with the girlfriend. She just shot his car and he's like, "Oh, baby, you look so good with a gun."
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's
she
just
stood up for herself and like shot
yes,
at the
it's
the
intruder. They don't know who this
grossest
guy
line.
is.
See,
But
Harley
you didn't
is
hit
a
him.
Harley is a feminist, though. You know, he's like, women got to stand up for themselves. They've got to take charge.
He only
Yeah.
dances with ladies who bring their own shotguns.
Jesus.
All right. Well,
Get
meanwhile, Maya and Patrick hitched a ride with some other folks from the honky tonk. They're like riding in the back of a 4x4.
right. He
Yeah.
plays this off real weird, like, "Oh,
Mhm.
I got us a lot right, but you're not gonna like it."
But then there's no
But there's nothing going on. They're just in the back of a truck.
Yep.
with the
You don't even
dog, I
really see him in
guess.
the back of the truck.
Mhm.
No, we
That's
just
right.
we go from the honky tonk straight to Shelley Long's house.
Yeah, they
That's
drive
like,
right to Shelley Long's house. Like these people in this pickup truck are like, "We'll drive you exactly where you need to go."
yeah, well, 6 hours out of my way. I don't
Yeah.
care.
And he gets out of the back of the truck and he's like, "Can you wait here?" And they're like, "Of course."
Let's drive me to this other location. Meanwhile, they don't have any clothes or anything, I'm assuming.
It's
So
all so strange.
Well, they
It's
all
all
love this
so
dog so
weird.
much.
I guess that's supposed to be what did it, was that they're with the outlaw Scoots, and that's what makes them.
if Eddie from Frasier was hitchhiking down the road, you
And
would
he had
definitely
just broken out of prison.
he just
Yeah.
broken out of prison. You would drive him to Hammond, Indiana, right? Come on.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Sure.
Especially if you
Maybe
know.
the dog from Frasier, not the dog from the artist. Get out of here.
Yeah, no. R.I.P. R.I.P. Both Eddies too. But you know, it's a ticking clock, so they understand that he's got to be the grand marshal at this Jingle All the Way style holiday parade that definitely exists, and it happens every Christmas Day.
Yeah. So Maya is installed at her parents' house. Patrick and Scoots abscond to get ready for this TV show.
The big Wink Martindale appearance.
Yep. Max, the owner of the pet products company, calls Patrick. He's like, "I'm so proud of you, son." Unbeknownst to anybody in the movie until just this moment, Max and Winslow are already in LA.
Yeah, I guess they
Yeah.
flew.
We don't know. They
Yeah.
transported
knows?
themselves.
Yeah.
They're just there. But anyway, so he like calls him, he's in the car with Winslow. He calls Max. He's like, "I'm so proud of you, blah, blah, blah. You did
forgot-
it. You
I
got
forgot his name was Winslow.
Yeah, this is
Too many Urkels on his team. That's why his Winslow.
Here's where like the most ridiculous part. Like I thought this was egregious. Everything else I could forgive. But here we go. Max is like, "Hey, just so you know, Maya's boyfriend Davis has had a promotion
Yeah.
dangled in front of him. He needs a wife. He's on his way to propose marriage."
Where in the world did he get that information?
He
So he
says,
says that it's the coworker that tells him
Right.
that. But like, who told her? Like, are you just
"Yeah, did she
Yeah,
put
no.
a tracker on Davis?" Just
There's no way, because no, she didn't know any of this, and
nobody
so
knows about
nobody
his
knew it.
promotion.
Nobody knew it.
Is this
Yeah.
the point where George Hamilton says, "I don't know that Maya, she'd make you a fine wife," and it was just gross as hell? Like,
It was gross. It's all gross. She's just being
Yeah.
handled around, thrown around like a dish rag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
gross.
Patrick panics and he runs into the nearest jewelry store.
Oh, well, first
yeah.
off, he's in hair and makeup
Mhm.
with the dog, and then he says to the hairdresser, who's an effeminate hairdresser in 2013, like
Like
13
normal.
years after, yeah, like
It wasn't that long ago.
and he's like, "Watch this dog for me. I'll be right back."
The
I thought that
dog was
gonna
in
be a-
hair and makeup. Patrick was just
He
in
was
his
just
same
hanging out
t-shirt
there.
from 3 days ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
but okay, so this hairdresser, it's important, Fred Olin
Mhm.
Ray stock character here. He's a producer on a lot of these Fred Olin Ray movies, so he shows up in small parts in like all of them. So he was in Christmas in Vermont as one of the workers. He was in A Prince for Christmas as the florist. He
Mhm.
was in Abner the Invisible Dog. He was the guy who sold the Svengoolie science kit to
Oh, really?
Ted Monty.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And of course, he was in Christmas Wedding Dates.
Okay.
And I think he's in the next Christmas dog movie that's out this year too. So
Amazing. Oh, fantastic.
yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
How did this guy, as a producer, so is it like the same kind of situation as Like Barbara Streisand's hairdresser? Is this guy's just made a ton of money as a hairdresser and now decided he wanted to play the Hollywood game too?
I don't think he's an actual hairdresser. He's just a hairdresser in that scene.
He's just a rich producer. Okay.
He's probably got thousands of dollars
That's
because
the
he's a
dream.
Fertile and Ray producer.
This
the
is
other
all just fun for him. I love it.
the other producer that we've noticed a lot here is I don't think he's on this one, but Fertile and Ray works with Andrew Stevens a lot, who's got money because his mom is Stella Stevens, who was in like Jerry Lewis movies and Elvis movies back in the day. So
Oh,
it's just
nice.
people who had like, a couple extra $100,000 or something like that in the bank. Not even like very much money, but
Neat.
these movies don't cost that much money,
Doesn't cost a lot.
even though Ion for this movie had money to throw at Mindy Cohn and all the big stars, George Hamilton, Shelley Long.
It is fascinating to see that and like think about what is the profit margin and what is the shakedown of how this all become, because it's clearly a profitable thing. He's got it figured out to a point.
Well, but I think there's less money in it now though, because the movie we watched, Hound for the Holidays, like none of the actors in there had ever really done anything else. Like you can't afford anybody with a career anymore. Maybe just like one star. Like half the time when we watch one of these things, like all the ones that are set in East Aurora, which is near my hometown, it's like a bunch of Buffalo actors, and then you get Chevy Chase for one day where you pay him like $3,000. He films 2 different scenes, and you spread it throughout the course of the movie. So
wow,
we do it for the love of the game.
Love of the game, yeah.
Yeah, I picked that one up from Walter Goggins. Now it's evening. Hours have passed, and we don't know what's going on. Maya is installed in front of the television at her parents' home. She's sad. She's got a sad face.
And her mom has an insane Christmas house where it's not only just like a lot of decorations, they just like threw tinsel in every corner too, like some
garland
sort of weird
hanging
fire
from the doorway.
They try their best to make it like, whoa, she's a crazy Christmas lady, but it's not. I have a next door neighbor who I go to her house. Holy fuck. She's got a room with, I kid you not, like 85 Santa Clauses.
Oh, that's horrifying.
It was insane. And just Christmas everywhere. But the main thing is just all these different Santas, all different styles. And I was like, this is nothing compared to what I have next door. This is a joke.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
this
people are
was
serious about it. Yeah.
It really looks like they did like kind of a supermarket sweep style. You have 20 minutes to make this room as Christmassy as you can. And they just started throwing garland and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely I've seen crazier Christmas houses myself. And as someone who, whose mother had 2 Mickey Mouse themed bathrooms, I understand how crazy one can get with a thing like this.
I'm a huge fan of theme. I've got my Zelda bathroom here downstairs in my nerd cave. So I totally get it. But I think she was sad also because she has no way getting back home now.
she can't afford a flight.
No, she can't. And her job, she might just be stuck at home from here on out.
Oh, that's a good point.
Well, okay, so we're at her parents' house now, and she's being sad, and her mom is Shelley Long, and her dad is just an extra who I don't even think has any lines.
No lines.
He looks like Curly's brother.
Yeah.
Curly's older brother.
Yeah,
or I should say Larry's older brother. What was his name? I don't know.
Earl.
Earl's
goodbye,
older
Earl.
brother.
Yeah.
Her mom mistakes her low energy and her like sadness as being away from Davis or breaking up with Davis. And Maya doesn't want to like go into the whole thing. So she's just like, no, it's fine. I'm fine. The doorbell rings. It is Davis. He has 2 black eyes, a broken nose. He looks rough.
He looks really rough.
Yeah. But he's got flowers.
And an engagement ring, yeah.
Yes. He is unimpressed with the decoration of the house. He's like looking down at it, like looking down on his nose at it all. And but
he
nevertheless,
hates this woman that he's trying to marry.
He hates her. He hates her family.
He hates them.
Yeah. Nevertheless, he gets down on a knee.
Yeah.
She's the only woman who lives in Washington, D.C., so you have to marry her.
That's great, right? Great. While this is happening, she's shocked. She's like, whoa, what's happening? Shelley Long has to like go to the back door because there's an insistent knocking. Max and Winslow, who do not know Shelley Long, barge in, and she's like, okay, come in.
George Hamilton walks in, points to himself and Jerry Lacey and says, Patrick's dad, Winslow. And it's like, wait, it makes it sound like he's saying, that's Patrick's dad, Winslow, and I'm nobody paying attention.
And so
Meanwhile,
they're
Shelley Long should be like, who's Patrick?
they're voyeuristically watching everything from the kitchen like freakazoids.
Yes. Now the doorbell rings. It's Patrick and Scooter, or star of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, does Patrick bring Scoots with him?
He does.
Okay,
does,
good.
Yes.
Because
Oh,
we need
I'm
more
sorry. I
screen
said
time for the
Scooter.
big star.
My notes are full of typos because this was the exciting part of the movie.
Oh yeah, like stuff was
Yeah.
happening fast and furious
So
now.
much happening. So Patrick is getting a load of the house, and he thinks it is so cool.
Yeah, well, because his whole backstory is like his dad was a busy businessman and never had time to spend with him for Christmas.
Mhm.
So
Yes, he's hurt
Yeah.
in his soul. Okay, so Davis is trying to like regain control of the situation, learns who Patrick is. He's like, and then tips him $100 bill for driving Maya across the country.
yeah, because he's like, "Oh, you're a poor. Here's $100."
Yeah.
But then, like 5 seconds later, he's like, "Oh, you only like Patrick because of his money." It doesn't.
He didn't know. He
Scene
didn't
del-
know. He
Scene
didn't know.
deleted. Like,
He didn't know how Patrick was a gazillionaire pet
pet mogul.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a pet nepo baby.
The heir to the pet products fortune.
Yeah.
Okay, so Patrick gets on his knee and he also presents a ring. I guess it is better than the ring Davis presented. I wasn't looking at the rings.
They certainly made it out to be.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Everyone was like, Gazunga! Oh my gosh! like Shelley Long like almost has a coronary when she sees it.
Meanwhile,
So-
they haven't even hugged. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't even looked at each other hard, and they're gonna get married. It is the weirdest thing. It's creeper.
they might have like weird genitals they don't even know about at this point. Like,
Is Freddle and Ray some kind of like weird sect of Mormonism or
No, he's
No.
just old. He's 70 years old this year, and he comes
Okay.
from that generation where, like,
well, this is just how he does the Christmas movies, though, too. Like, this is what they want. He's figured out, like
Yeah.
by kind of osmosing.
he wants everything to just be non-sexual, and then everybody
Well,
loves it.
well, you
yeah,
just
so-
know that they're your soulmate, and then everything will work out. Yeah.
So I have 2 copies. He has a book called How to Write the Perfect Christmas Movie. And basically he says, well, the kiss at the end is basically the cum shot of a Christmas movie. Like, you don't have anything before that. That's your big romance at the very end there.
Holy
Mhm.
smokes!
Happily ever after.
Yeah.
Well,
And
we
he's
do get
right.
a happily ever after.
Yeah,
They kiss in
yeah.
front of the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has it broken down scene by scene of like, here's where the couple has to have a fight. Here's where, you introduce your characters. Here's you have the best friend character. This one is
Well,
broken down over like 5 pages, like shot by shot, scene by scene. Like, it is bananas.
Well, that kiss was rotten, in my opinion. It really was. It was gross.
Well, that guy hasn't showered in days.
Yeah,
Like, they've
yeah.
been hanging out with a smelly dog.
It was
Right.
just I didn't buy it.
They've been
So,
riding
Yeah.
in the back of a truck for who knows how many hours.
And where's that? Are those people still in her driveway?
Yeah,
They're
where
probably-
did they go? We don't know. We don't
They
know.
went back to the honky tonk, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like, our mission here is over.
We did our good deed. We saved the dog.
I don't know.
So we wrap a couple things up. Max and Winslow, their bet was for $1, and
$1.
it was that Patrick and Maya would kiss before 9 p.m.
Of
That's
all
weird.
arbitrary weirdness.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And
Here's
then
your
the movie,
dollar.
the last scene of the movie, like this should have all ended, but we're not done yet because we have to see the next day Scoots be in the parade.
Yeah,
Well,
he's got to
no.
go Grand Marshal the parade.
That's the fireworks factory, Meredith. We have to see the fireworks factory. We've been talking about it for the entire movie. And what we get is like 3 shots of a marching band
Yeah.
and a float and the dog. And that's
It's-
it.
It's the march. You can't even tell it's a marching band unless you squint. It's the feet of a marching band,
Mhm.
blocked out mostly by Scoot's head.
Well, they can afford the boots, but not instruments.
It's
So
I don't know. I guess he probably, he couldn't shoot faces.
they wouldn't sign the release.
And that basically becomes a little, Scoots does the parade, blah blah blah. And that is the 3rd Scoots Across America move.
Yeah, it is.
That's it. The first
think they
one was a
could've-
barbecue
did
joint,
it.
the second was a jailbreak, and the third was the fucking parade. It makes no damn sense at all.
They should have thrown at least one shot in Ohio. Like if he had the dog with his striptease, that
That
would have
would have
made
been
much sense.
great. Yes.
Right. Right.
Well,
Yes.
okay, so back to the Santa striptease. That guy should Patrick should have known something was up when a dude, the mechanic who looks exactly like Santa Claus, is asking him to play Santa Claus for the old ladies. Like, wait a second.
That's right. Yeah, he should have. He should have. And also, what was the part? What was wrong with the RV? Who even knows?
Oh,
Mhm.
well, they said like the RV had sucked up too much gravel or something, and they just
Rock
needed to
salt from
rock
Yeah,
salt.
yeah.
that was it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
He has like some random like sonic screwdriver that'll take care of it right away.
Yeah.
yeah,
I like it's as if I wrote the movie. I know nothing about cars. I'm like, yeah, sure, yeah. The
sure.
salt in
Be
the
the,
Yeah,
road, it
be
screws
rock
things up.
salter.
Mhm.
Great.
yeah.
That'll do it. Just such a strange freaking thing. Just
So it's full of feel good vibes.
It's yeah.
they tried. They
Well,
tried.
towards the end, I was like, sure, let's have them kiss. I don't care.
Mhm.
I was feeling a little Stockholm syndrome with this movie,
It
and
is. It's yeah.
like, I was not angry with it. Like that again, Dog Nap Town for the holidays. I was angry with the entire movie. I was, but
Oh shit.
that might be the worst movie I've ever seen, and I showed you Science Crazed. So
Uh yeah, I mean it is this is a watchable film, but I
yeah,
don't know who would enjoy it.
grandmas. I think it's for grandmas.
Is it for real grandmas? I guess. The
It's
kind of
definitely for
ladies
like
who have
second screen watching, like
oh
Netflix is
man,
doing now. Like your things are low
Well,
quality
it
because
is
they expect you to
ideal
watch
for
your phone.
second
Yeah.
screen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, even though this is before like the Netflix, you have to have more expository dialogue and say what's happening in your thing. There were lines in this where like, all I know is you're with a bachelor you can't stand and a dog for Christmas time. Like that is a typical line in this movie.
Kennedy, why did we watch this movie for our Christmas in space theme?
Well, we had to finish with an actual Christmas movie. We had a lot of
Oh,
space, but
is
not a lot of
Paul our
Christmas.
space theme?
Paul is our space
Yes.
theme, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I qualify as space. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm bringing the space.
Cool. All right, I get it now. I get it. Anything we want to discuss before we rate this movie?
I think I got through all of my notes. I don't know. Paul, you got any notes or anything
I
like
got
that?
through all mine. It's just awful. Don't watch it. Uh stay away. Like the dog's not even that cute. It's just oh, it's so plotting and like I can't wait. This is perfect riff tracks fodder. It might not even work for riff tracks though. I don't know. There's not a lot of meat on this bone. They just really don't do shit. It's weird.
Yeah, it's go to place, see a person who was famous in the 80s, go to a second place, see a person who
Yeah.
was famous. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just I can't recommend it at all.
Amazing. All right. Well, let's rate this.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's do it. We'll do it.
All right. So I want a like some number out of 10 from each of you. Let's
right.
start with sense making. Does this movie make any sense?
I'd give it a 4 because it certainly tries and it wraps up some things. But like you said, like she's suddenly Miss Cleo chiming in with the, oh yeah, he clearly trying to get you married because he know he need a promotion. Yeah, like where does this shit come from?
It's yep. Having watched R.I.P. Miss Cleo, I assume.
I don't know. I think
don't
she
know.
did die. I think she did die.
I think might be a whole team of people that played Miss Cleo. Like,
She
I'm gonna
did.
go.
Yeah, she died in 2016.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
man, did we
Yeah.
lower the flags to half staff like we did for Charlie Kirk?
We
Nah,
should
nobody
have
saw
because
it. Nobody saw it coming.
she was
Yeah.
only she died at age 53 from colon cancer. What a
Ah.
shame. Oh.
Oh,
Well, we all knew Miss Cleo was full of shit.
Oh, that poor woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say 5.5 because I've seen all these other preliminary
You
movies.
see,
and
that's the thing. You're
it's-
grading on a scale, man.
yeah, I have to grade on a curve. You know,
Yeah.
it's again, hamburgers aren't eating people over 5. So
What about production value? The quality of this movie.
oh shit. Well, again, for the scale of like a Fred Astaire Christmas movie, this one had recognizable faces and all sorts. Like This is like a 7 for that. I'm going a little high, but like
Yeah.
they threw money at this shit.
How about you, Paul?
I mean, again, you're grading on a scale.
Yeah. No, you
It
can grade it like a real movie.
eh, 3. It's not absolute dog shit, but a lot of the sets are bad.
Last season we watched Amityville Death House, a movie by one of the Polonia brothers, and that I think was that like a 2? Like I can't. I think that might be the lowest score we gave out for production values because that movie was 65 minutes long and showed us the
I
same.
don't I don't know how you guys raw dog all these terrible films. I see a lot of shit through riff tracks. But that's somebody, helping me along the way, poking fun, or Red Letter Media, taking the piss
Oh
out of
yeah.
stuff. But boy, oh boy, you guys just watch these just straight
Oh,
up.
straight up, yeah.
I
Mhm.
can't
Like hook it
I
up to
can't
my
imagine it.
veins. Like
No.
people are wandering around the woods doing nothing. Oh, I'm there, baby.
Oh my God. Oh,
You should see the stuff we watch outside of this podcast.
I can
I
only
yeah.
imagine.
Again, I own things on Blu-ray or DVD. I can't remember which
Yeah.
one. I've gone all the way around. I think Things is a great movie now.
No.
Have you ever seen the exploitation classic Things?
I know of things.
Oh man.
That's another one from Red Letter Media. See, I can take this stuff, like show me drips and drabs. I get the gist, but I'm not watching the whole
Yeah.
thing.
You
You
take it with a
need your
spoonful of sugar.
you
Yeah,
need your
yeah.
emotional support, Rich Evans.
They end up showing me like 30 minutes of the film, if that, and then it's just them talking smack on it. But I've got some real stinkers in my collection from those kinds of things where I'm just like, oh, I have to own that because it's a terrible, terrible film.
Yep.
So yeah.
You got to keep them going.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Effort.
Surprisingly, I think everyone was kind of trying, considering everyone is, past their prime.
Yeah.
When I went to my mom's house, she told me she didn't have any oil when I went to cook her Thanksgiving dinner, so I had to use Pam for everything. And then the next day, I looked through her cupboards and I found a whole bottle of vegetable oil, and it had expired in 2019. So everyone in this movie expired in 2019, is what I'm saying. But they were still they were still giving it their all. So I'm going to say a solid 6.
You're terrible.
Wow. I was even going to say 7.
All right, yeah.
Because,
Paul
yeah,
might be right. Yeah.
although I would dock points if whoever the screenwriter was, they
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
trying. They weren't trying.
It was so it's a co-production. It's Fred Olen Ray and oh god, I wrote it down. It's the guy who wrote the story for The Christmas Gift, the one we watched last year where Michelle Trachtenberg gets a
Yeah.
present. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
his name is like, Fred Warsberg
Okay.
Schlemmer, something like
All
that.
right.
I can't remember. But yeah,
Goldschlager.
he just writes this schlock. So
Is that why Michelle Trachtenberg passed? Because she
It
was in
might
one of these
be.
fucking movies?
oh yeah. That it
Yeah.
didn't help. It did not help
Okay.
at all.
All right. Well, yeah. Ugh.
The curse. Okay. Last rating metric. Entertainment value. Was this movie entertaining?
Paul, you go first because I don't want to sway you too far.
You guys nailed it. This is for grandmas. This is for the old ass grandmas who've got the candy dish. You try and pick up a piece and it's all just one big glob of hard candy that's been there for 20 years. I mean, dementia patients would probably love this fucking thing.
This is a movie designed to be watched by a mom or a grandma to say, "Hey, where do I know that person from?" to their kid.
Well, I mean, they hear Wink Martindale and they're like, woo,
Wink Martindale's a real
woo,
panty
woo,
dropper
Wink
in the old.
Martindale, woo. Yeah, exactly. Even George Harrison, they're like, oh, yeah, I guess this is just for getting grannies wet at Christmas time. It is incredibly innocuous in its way. Like, you really can't find offensive stuff in this aside from the behavior of the characters, but that doesn't read as like, oh, this filmmaker's being grotesque ish.
Yeah,
Even like the strip scene is not even
it's pretty
whoopee-doo.
mild.
It's
It's
all
like,
very tame and silly.
yeah,
So I guess it would be, it gets a high family friendly rating, but it's just awful. But yeah, I get it. I can think of worse things to watch in a room with multi-generational stuff going on,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
If you got 4-year-olds and septuagenarians, you could throw this on and be okay.
Yeah, we'd be like, hey, there's a dog.
Right. That's exactly. It'd be
Yeah.
moments of the kids going, "Oh, the puppy," and moments of the other people going, "Wink Martindale."
Something for everyone out of 10.
Yep. I mean, it's a 5. It's a right down the middle 5.
Yeah.
Entertainment. What?
Mhm.
Oh no, 4.
That's fair. I'll balance them out, and I'm going to say all the way with 6.5, baby.
Oh my God.
Holy
I'm going to
shit.
go
6 and a
crazy.
half.
There's so much stuff going on.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
be-
good, but this is like.
But
this is like-
also,
huh.
your scale. You are
Oh,
exposed
yeah.
to some real trash. This is the fact that you're rating this a 6 makes me worry for you.
I tell you, I have broken my brain so badly where
Oh God damn.
I watched Science Crazed with Meredith like last month or the month before.
Mhm.
And there is this 10-minute scene where it's just a close-up of the monster's feet and then a close-up of women in a locker room and then back and forth for literally 10 minutes. And I
It was
watched
torture.
all of that. Meanwhile, I could not get through Oppenheimer. I'm like, this is shit. Like, I don't want that.
I hated Oppenheimer too. So I
At least
really did.
Oppenheimer had some explosions.
I guess I hated Oppenheimer. Yeah.
But this movie is like the platonic ideal for the Fred Olen Ray Christmas movie. This is everything he wants, according to his book, where you have stuff happening every 10 pages. You've got commercial breaks basically built in.
Yeah.
You've got no to low stakes. Like they make a bet, but they don't even tell us what the bet is.
Right.
Like
Mhm.
our big stakes here are, oh, we have to get into the parade or else the dog won't be a grand marshal and our business will be slightly less successful.
Yeah.
Like no
If
one's
that.
job's on the line, no
Nope.
one's family's on the line. Like this is just like I don't have to worry about anything here. I can just watch Christmas and be Christmassy.
Mhm.
The only problem that keeps it from that higher level of Christmas movies, especially a Fred Olen Ray Christmas movie, is that they're always in the South. He should have, like, I guess they were in Ohio, but if they went up from like, New York to Seattle or something like that, at least we could have had snow throughout. So
But well, even Curly's, like, I could be misremembering. I don't think it was very well decked out for Christmas, right?
yeah, no, they were just
little
in
bit.
West Virginia, a little honky
Mhm.
tonky, like, or
Yeah, tiny little stuff, like maybe a little tree here or
Yeah.
there or something, like an ornament here or there, but
Anything
nothing
that
major.
goes through West Virginia, if they don't mention the Mothman, I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah,
Oh,
the Mothman might
Mothman
have
would have
saved
put
them.
oh no, he
Could
would
have.
have put that RV over a bridge. Been done with that. Like, whoops, scoots all the way over into the river.
Have you guys ever seen the Mothman Prophecies?
Ages ago, sure,
Which,
yeah.
The one
which
with it's a Richard Gere and like
Mhm.
Deborah Messing's in it for like a bit.
yes,
And
it's been forever since I've seen that.
well,
Yeah.
it has one of my favorite lines in movies where Richard Gere is on the phone with someone who's claiming to be an alien or whatever, and he's testing his psychic abilities, and he asks, "If you're psychic, what's in this drawer?" And then this creepy voice says, "Chapstick." Just like perfect movie, guys.
Chapstick. How much did the chapstick people pay for that plug?
Oh my God.
They learned their lesson from the M&M's ET fiasco. They're like, no, no.
Yeah. No, we are getting on it. We are not letting Burt's Bees be in that drawer, y'all. Not happening. Burt's Bees.
We did it.
We did. We survived another Christmas season.
So
Christmas
you claim.
season. Christmas in space.
I don't know that I'm the same. I don't know that I'm right.
You
Man.
shepherded us safely across the country, Paul,
Woof.
in our Scoots Across America tour.
Woof.
All right. Well, Paul, what do you do for the people who don't listen to Ice Cream Social?
Oh, I do a podcast called Ice Cream Social. Matt Mattingly's Ice Cream Social, to be exact. Yeah, you can check us out at heyscoops.com, and you can find us anywhere where you download podcasts. If you're interested in goofball comedy, a bunch of Vegas entertainers, former Vegas entertainer here, talking a little bit of Vegas shop and then just being absolute ridiculous idiots with each other, then sign up. Yeah, come check us out. We got a great community, lovely fan base, exemplified by yourselves.
I want to make sure I credit Jesse Mack because he did a Christmas song this season. I keep on forgetting to credit him. And we should also play a Scoop Invasion song because it's applicable to today. And Meredith, your podcast is starting up again soon too, right? Your other one?
We don't have a start date. We've recorded like
Oh,
3
okay.
episodes, and I think we have like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 more to go. It depends.
Meredith
But
runs a
we're going to
murder
release
show
in
too.
2026 for sure.
Very cool.
All about Chicago murders.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Ooh.
Murderland, Chicago, Deep Dash of Death. I'm terrible at promotion.
That's okay.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah,
it's
do. Yeah. It's fun. It's all about like, the worst of the worst,
Mm-hmm.
It's more of the sociological factors
Mhm.
of Chicago that lead to this sort of thing. It's
Mhm.
like, egghead, you Chicago people doing it. So,
Yeah.
I
It
dig it.
works.
all right. Next season, we should have a gimmick, right?
Yeah, Paul, what should our gimmick be?
You need a theme,
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but
Well, whatever
just
you think
something
of.
you're stretching for. One, you're still going through Fred Olin Ray's Au vu? You still got a lot to choose from.
We do.
we still do. Shockingly, we've
yeah.
so this is like our 40th Fred Olin Ray movie. Last
Mhm.
season, we did movies that were only produced by him, so that allowed us to stretch out into some Jim Wynorski territory and some Polonia Brothers territory and some other schlock that's even worse than these movies. So,
Well, are you guys They Might Be Giants fans?
oh yeah, I saw them at the Metro a couple years
So
ago.
you remember their song Fingertips, where it's all the little tiny micro songs into one big song?
Oh no, I don't know that.
Well, it's a great little song, and it's in there. There's a micro song, and I believe the lyric is, "What's that blue thing doing here?" So I think you could start off the season of "What's that blue thing doing here?" And as you're going along with these films, you could just look for something that stands out in blue in every one of the movies, and just be like, "What's that blue thing doing here?" And you
Ooh,
can just
I
make a
like
note
that.
of the blue things that you see in these movies. Just a thought.
It'll give us a goal.
Right, and it's
Well,
just like the bonus. What's that blue thing doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the blue thing of the episode. I like
yeah,
that.
do
Mhm.
a blue thing in every, because I'm sure there's something blue in every movie that he does.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Or like if he does manage to make a movie without blue, like that book written without the letter E.
Right. Hmm. But even that'll be something to
Yeah,
see,
exactly.
right? That's pretty remarkable. But at the end of the day, it's a Fred Olin Ray film.
Mhm.
It blew.
Oh, amazing. Well done.
All right, well, let's wrap up. I've been Kennedy.
I've been Meredith.
I'm Paul.
Bye, Paul.
Going Over Our Freds was created and produced by us, Michael Kennedy and Meredith Halsey.
Our theme was composed and performed by Justin Nozick. Find more music for him at Bandcamp. Search for The Plague Physicians.
Artwork by Michael Kennedy. Special thanks to everyone who helped make the season possible, including the friends and family who let us watch these movies instead of this year's Academy Award nominees. And thank you for listening.
If you'd like to hear more from us, subscribe to Going Over Our Freds on your favorite podcast app. Follow us on Twitter at Goof Podcast, and find us on Instagram at Going Over Our Freds.
This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. For questions, comments, and complaints, email us at goingoverourfreds@gmail.com.
Thanks.